Welcome, gutter, trash. 40?
Number 40. Wow. It's almost a milestone.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. No, it's not.
No, not quite.
My name is Eric.
I'm Jason.
We reviewed the movie. Well, we haven't reviewed anything yet.
Yeah.
We're going to review the movie Fido, starring people. How you doing?
I'm sleepy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's only 11.
I know. I think I'm getting old. I think I figured it out the other day. I think I'm finally getting old. If I go 2 nights in a row on 5 hours of sleep, the next night I'm just gone, wiped out.
I'm with you on that. It's the work week is hell for me because I don't get nearly enough sleep during the actual Monday through Friday.
Right.
Because last night was drawing night, and so I stayed up till 4 or 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I woke up at 1:30 this afternoon. So more than enough sleep.
Right.
Tonight I probably won't get to bed till 1:30 in the morning.
Give it.
And I gotta get up at 5:30.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll be okay tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm pretty sure I probably won't go to bed before midnight the next night. And Tuesday morning will be absolutely fucking hell for me because I will not have gotten enough sleep. And
You're not taking off Tuesday?
No. Gotta work. Took far too many days off as it is.
All right.
I mean, you get paid for it, obviously, if I took a vacation day, but, it's my birthday, I don't give a shit. Yeah.
I was just thinking, not necessarily that you have all these, you're going to Chuck E. Cheese or anything, but
right.
I thought maybe, I'll give myself a sleep in on my birthday.
I thought about it, but, if it hadn't have fallen on a Tuesday, I probably,
Right. There's Monday.
Right, because I think last year my birthday fell on Monday, and so I took that day off, and, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But, being on a Tuesday, just didn't seem right.
Understandable.
Although, I am taking next Monday off.
Oh yeah.
Sort of a belated, birthday present to myself.
There you go.
Yeah, so, because I'm celebrating on Tuesday with my parents and going out to dinner and all that. But
maybe even with us.
Yeah, probably going bowling as long as there's nobody there that I don't particularly want to deal with. Most of the people who wind up showing up.
You never know.
My plan could work. we cancel bowling night, and then we just tell the couple people that I don't mind being there.
Right.
So like a Joji or a Jeremy, maybe even a Wheeler. I'd be okay with him being there. He doesn't show up for him ever, but if he were, I certainly would have no adverse feelings towards that.
Right.
Douchebag is on the run in Mexico somewhere, so that's fine.
The thieving, Thiever
McThieverson.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to bowling.
Yeah.
Eat some nachos.
Well. Celebrate,
Getting old
by, hurting my wrist and shoulder by throwing around a 16-pound ball.
See, I go with the 12-pounder. It's my favorite.
I can't find one that my stubby, gigantic fingers can fit in.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have stubby fingers. I just have really thick fingers.
If you find one at the thrift store, you can have the holes drilled.
I know. I've, ever since Joe bought his at the thrift store, I've been meaning to start looking around, but I totally forget all the time.
$3 bowling ball.
I know.
You get that
awesome.
sweet bag too.
Yeah. Considering, I think buying one at
like the pro shop.
At a pro shop is like $200 at least.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't always get like a Sonic the Hedgehog or like Chewbacca on them. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or get one like the bowler from Mr. Man.
Oh yeah, with the skull inside. Yeah, they do have those.
I know. That'd be pretty sweet.
Unlike one with the flower, like Bill Murray had in Kingpin.
Kingpin.
Very good.
Yeah. I think that would only work if you had his hair.
Well, someday. I will. I'm getting fluffy. Getting fluffy hair.
Fluffy is, I think, the opposite of what we're talking about.
Well, it's going to start falling out, though. It's getting fluffy. It's changing. It's molding. Molting.
I don't know. Was your father a bald man?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Every man on every...
your brother is kind of... Yeah, your brother's balding.
We're all balding. The youngs and the Millses.
Well then, sorry for your loss.
This is actually spray on hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very lifelike.
I know. Well, I didn't buy it at Kmart.
Oh, of course. You gotta go for the quality.
To Target.
You pay for the names, you know.
Right.
I mean, but that means something.
Hair in a can. It don't come cheap.
Right. I mean, it's like, sure, I can go to Dots and buy generic Best Choice Frosted Flakes. Or, as they call it, the Frosted Corn Flakes of Cereal.
Ooh, wow, that's tricky.
Yeah, it is. Or...
Do they put the words frosted and flakes bigger than the other words?
Sometimes.
Ooh,
depends on the brand there. But, you pay the extra money for the actual brand name Frosted Flakes with the Tony the Tiger on the art box.
Right.
Art box. But, there is a difference in the taste.
Of
course.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you pay for that.
Yeah.
That doesn't come cheap. And it's worth it in the end. Yeah.
It's quality.
Right.
It's a seal of quality.
Right.
Couldn't agree more.
Drinking my beer from my Superman glass.
Yeah. Your frosty mug of Elliot Ness beer out of a DC Superman glass. Oh, yes.
Wow, this is the first show beer I've had in a very long time.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're usually doing lines off your keyboard.
Well, yeah.
You don't mix the two. Not when you're driving.
No. Well, right. And of course, we record in my secret location, my secret studio that is about 4 miles away from my house.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, man. We're good. We are good.
Best podcast out there.
So, I read Destroyer, the Marvel comic.
Oh, I thought you meant like there was a novelization of the Kiss album.
Oh. That would be awesome. Oh, man, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
But only if, Ace Frehley wrote it.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet.
With a foreword by Peter Criss.
Sure, why not?
Afterward by Vinnie Vincent.
Give him something, yeah. He's gotta do something.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, but, I don't know if we're ever gonna review that or not.
I don't know. I would like to read it at some point in time, so don't spoil it for me, you fuck.
Well, I won't spoil it.
Okay.
But I will say I really liked
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the trade, as I do with most 99% of everything Marvel puts out that I have an interest in.
Right. I don't blame you. Yeah, good stuff. Check that book out.
I think you talked about that once on the show.
Yeah? Okay.
Can't remember.
I never remember what we actually talk about here and what we just talk about when we're drawing.
Right.
It's all a blur. I'm sure I've told the same stories 3 times.
Yeah. Hey, didn't you say you had a story that you wanted to tell?
Oh yeah, about a toothless guy with an air conditioner.
Yeah.
I think I told that. Oh, but a side story about that. You know how I didn't have a car?
Right.
It seemed like I was such a dude with a move because when my car died, the night it died, I was going over to Kathleen's just to hang out and watch a movie.
Right.
And this is like, we've only been dating like a week, so, I mean,
It's been longer than that, but
yeah.
go ahead.
Well, I mean, at that point.
No, not at that point. This was a week ago.
But,
you'd been dating like 2 months
no.
ago.
But,
So a month and a half.
No, not even a month.
Yes.
We went out like once a week for 3 weeks before that happened. I swear.
Yeah. Your car died like a week ago.
But so anyway, I'm on my way.
It's been 2 weeks since we recorded an episode.
Right. Yeah. And the car.
And you have gone on at least 3 dates from that point.
Well, yeah.
And your car broke between that point.
I swear we'd only went on like 2 or 3 dates by the time my car.
No. Anyway.
So anyway, I'm driving out there, and I'm like, my car is like doing this jerky thing where every time I hit a stoplight, it's dying and I have to restart it.
Oh, that's like my car.
Yeah, maybe your car's infectious. Maybe.
Could be.
I need to give mine a vaccination when I park next to it. So, but I get on Route 35.
So just have gas there a second ago.
Yeah. I was trying to cover it up. I wasn't sure if I was going to fart or belch.
Anyway, your car sucks. Go ahead.
My car sucks. And Route 35, it's a state highway, but there's like 2 or 3 traffic lights during the mix of the drive, which is a really poor decision on whatever civil engineer designed that.
Well, that's because the traffic lights are right there before you hit the city limits of Xenia.
They need to put an overpass or an underpass there, where you could go.
It's 35. It's flatland. Why would they put it?
Traffic lights on the street.
Why would they do it for one fucking intersection where the Walmart is? Why? Because after the Walmart, that's downtown Xenia.
But I mean, you're going like 55 miles an hour, and all of a sudden there's a stop sign.
Which I believe, you can stop in plenty of time.
I don't like it.
Stop bitching.
I don't like it. You're telling me to stop bitching.
Yeah. Because I have traversed the roads of Xenia many a time. I'm not perfectly okay with it.
I'm not a fan of the stoplight on the 55 mile an hour road. I just don't like
warning.
it.
They give you ample warning.
What if there's a tornado or something, you don't see it?
Okay, tornadoes are a common occurrence in Xenia.
Once every 6 weeks.
Just ask Harmony Korine. But, anyway, go ahead.
So I'm driving along.
Right.
And I stop at the stop sign, or the stoplights on my 55 mile an hour road. And then, my car dies. And I restart it real quick. Throw it in the drive. I think the guys next to me think I'm trying to race them too, and I have a 96 Saturn. Because I put it in neutral and, like, gun the gas so it won't die. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And so, anyway, I make it to her house, and I pull up in front of her house, and my car dies. Like, I can't even, like, keep the gas. The gas doesn't even keep it going. Yeah. And it just scoots to a halt in front of her house. And I get out, and I, like, try to start it over and over, and I'm like, oh, maybe it needs oil, maybe. And I get oil out of the trunk and put oil in the engine. And, nothing happened, so I go in, and I'm like, hey, might have to spend the night. My car just died. It's like, I feel like such a douche. Like, that was my move. Like, oh yeah, sorry babe, I can't start my car. But,
and so she drove you immediately home?
She drove me home. No, actually, we went to Walmart, and I thought maybe it was my battery.
Yep.
So we got some jumper cables.
You didn't have jumper cables?
I don't, and now I do.
Well, I know, because I've seen them, but... you didn't have them beforehand. That's a poor decision.
I've never had jumper cables, ever. I've always relied on the
kindness of strangers.
The Boy Scoutness of, yeah.
Well, that period of time is over with. Everyone's a douche.
It's true. That. It is true. But no, even the jumper cables...
Including me. Go ahead.
Even if I have them, though, now, I have to depend on someone.
Right.
I mean, because, they have to have another battery.
Yeah. Just make sure that you always break down at least in front of your job, girlfriend's house, or, a buddy's house.
Right. I'll try.
Or, even at your own house, if you can't start it from, the starting position, at least one of your roommates might be around.
Right.
And even if they're not, I know Doogie rides his bike a lot, you can always just break into his truck and, just do it yourself.
Yeah, it's true. I could just take his truck to work.
There you go.
So, yeah. I actually got my car to drive home because I wanted to try it. I was like, well, I'll just keep doing this, gas thing. But I just felt like such a douche, like I was trying to, that was my move, you know.
Right.
Like, I mean, how unbelievable is that? You know, you're a lady, and this is, you know, that was our first date, as I mentioned.
Right.
And,
this is actually before you've ever met her, right?
Yeah, it's actually, that's how we met. My car died in front of her house. She took me in, and gave me some soup, and
had pity on you.
No, but yeah. So that was how my car got in the shop in the first place.
Right.
So. Pretty lame story.
Once me and my ex, my car broke down on the intersection of Research and Woodman, and she came over here to we were going somewhere, and then we took my car and we were heading out, and so we were just like down the street basically, and I think she walked back here to get her car because my car broke down, and she drove up back to where I was, and so we could jump my car, but I fucked it up.
How's that?
I put the clamps on wrong, and so there are just like sparks flying everywhere.
Ooh, sweet.
And I let go of the cables, and they like flew into the street and like sparking all over the ground.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of scary.
I always expect that to happen, and I've never seen it happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm a dumbass, so it happened to me.
Well, no, you're not a dumbass. You actually did what most people only dream of doing.
Huh? Sure. Yeah, I guess.
Because I mean, you put like, you know, positive on positive, negative on negative,
Right.
And then on the other car, you have to ground one of them, right?
Right.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the step you get skipped.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it freaked me out though.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Sparking tools in the middle of the road. That's not something you see every day.
Luckily, it was like 2:00 in the morning, so there wasn't really anyone out on the street or anything.
Just drunks.
Yeah.
Research Blvd.
Research Blvd.
Was there a bunch of like scientific facilities on that road at one time? How did it get named Research?
Well, it used to just be Patterson.
Yeah.
And they've got the Kodak building out over there, and some other businesses, I believe, that they do some sort of research there. Hence,
Insane.
The name Research Blvd. Because, most of research didn't actually even used to exist. That's all within the past 15, 20 years.
Uh-huh.
Because my mom used to come up a different way from the house that we lived in Beaver Creek.
Was it just fields? It was fields?
Fields, and even after they built Research, like, she still used to take the sort of back way that's now closed off.
Huh.
Have you ever noticed on the, I don't know if it's there anymore, I haven't actually paid attention in a long time, but on Research there's that big hill where there's like one gravestone.
Really? No.
Yeah.
No.
Like I said, I haven't paid attention in a while, so I don't know if it's still there, but for the longest time it was just like a big hill, just one headstone.
As you're going up, like towards where the drive-in theater used to be?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Where all those houses are on, like, the corner there.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's 4 houses, and then there's just that huge cornfield.
Yeah.
Right. Like, just past that, there was, like, a big hill.
Wow.
And, just the one grave.
I'll have to go look for that.
Yeah. I should pay attention the next time I'm down there, since I brought it up.
Yeah. So we could have a field trip.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah.
Check that shit out.
Indeed. Speaking of graves.
Uh-huh.
Zombie movie.
Zombies.
I wonder if it was a head coffin.
Head coffins are awesome.
Yeah.
I want one.
So you can just chuck them.
Yeah. I was talking to my cousin today about how I wanted to be cremated instead of buried now.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to write up a new will. Head coffin and regular coffin.
Do you actually have a will?
I wrote up a piece of paper when I was like a teenager and gave it to my
that's-
mom about like, give my brother my comics and that sort of shit.
Really?
But
That's pretty morbid.
yeah. But I made it a joke. I put like I forget what I put it like. Nobody try to steal my stuff, or I'm gonna come back and as a zombie and eat you, or something like that. That was my will. I don't think that's legally binding.
Hmm.
But,
Well, I don't think they can stop you if you come back as a zombie and try to eat them.
You can't stop me.
Well, unless they shoot you in the head.
Well,
yeah.
That would be the only way, though.
Yeah. But unless your family are expert marksmen,
None of them are.
probably won't happen.
I think I'm the only one in my immediate family that's ever fired a gun.
Really? You fired a gun?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I went to the shooting range.
Wow.
Shot an AK-47.
Why am I just now finding this out?
This was years ago.
Really?
Years ago, yeah.
But this isn't like this should be a story in your repertoire.
Oh, really?
This should be something that you regale to people.
Shot some guns. Well, I have this friend who's a gun-toting kind of gun connoisseur.
Yeah.
And he was always trying to get me to go shooting with him. I remember I was in a punk band at the time called Kids in Love. And we were playing a show that night. But I was off that day, and I was like, I'll go shooting with you as long as I'm back in time to play my punk rock show.
Yeah.
And so I went with him, and we shot guns. Like, he had a couple pistols he took. And when we got there, there was a group of, 3 firemen at the lane next to us. And it's an outdoor range. And they had an AK-47, and these firemen let us shoot their AK-47.
Nice.
So I shot an AK. And there was this old man who looked like Bill Burroughs, a couple lanes down. And they had
William S. Burroughs, you mean?
Yeah, Uncle Bill.
I'm pretty sure you are not familiar with the man to be calling him Bill.
Actually, another story. I've met Bill Burroughs.
William S.
After he died.
Was he played by Peter Weller?
No,
okay.
I'm not kidding. I believe his ghost was in my house the day after he died. I swear. But anyway, so they had this sign up saying, you can only shoot 2-round bursts at a time.
Uh-huh.
Bam, bam. And you have to wait 3 seconds. And this old guy, and you're only supposed to have one gun in your hand. You can't go double, Matrix style. But
yeah,
well, you would think they wouldn't even have to put up a sign about that, but they did.
Right.
But this old man, fucking Bill Burroughs looking, old William S. Burroughs looking, he had a pistol in each hand, and he was just shooting, nonstop. And even the firemen were looking over him they were like, we're not going to say anything to him. He's 80 years old, and he's got 2 guns. He had the fedora and the coat and everything. It was he was sweet looking. Wow. Yeah. And then we played a punk rock show. And it went really well.
See, that's a great story. Much better than the one you told in the previous episode.
About the fruit powder in the water.
Yeah. See, this is a story. Well, for one thing, you didn't hype it up.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
My stories don't need any hype ever.
No,
and not because they're so good, but because it would just destroy them.
Right. So anyway, movie.
Yeah, Fido.
What do you think?
I love that movie. I think it's the funniest zombie movie I've ever seen, and there's been some funny ones.
Oh, I disagree with you completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I love the movie, but no, not the funniest zombie movie I've ever seen. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the fucking Dead.
That's a close second.
No, you can't get better than Shaun of the Dead.
I don't know.
Oh, man, no, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I don't know.
Nope.
It's a great movie.
They're both good movies.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead, by far the funnier one.
I like this one better.
I like this one, but not as funny as Shaun of the Dead.
Really?
Not as funny. Nope.
Oh, man.
Nope.
They're both great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, both great.
We'll have to agree to disagree, I guess.
Yeah.
I love that. I think this one is hilarious.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nope.
Return of the Living Dead? Kind
Return
of
of the Living Dead is pretty
Had
funny.
Some fun parts.
Yeah. Enjoy that one as well. I don't know if, what other zombie comedies have I seen?
There's not
zombie comedies, are there? Oh, there's a ton of them.
Really?
Oh, 90% of all horror movies made are zombie comedies.
Well, yeah, they're not meant to, a lot of them aren't meant to be funny.
No, a lot of them are.
Really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I've only seen a couple. I think
it was probably because it's all there's worth seeing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably true.
And I'm not including like the Return of the Living Dead sequels. That's
Right.
Simon Bisley drawings of the Bible.
That is amazing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm not including the Return of the Dead sequels.
Yeah.
There's one good sequel. The number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. The exercise scene. is
Yeah,
really
that's
funny.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
3 is okay.
I didn't like 3 at all.
It's not the worst zombie movie I've ever seen. Certainly not the best.
Yeah.
Definitely it wasn't as funny as the other 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't remember it very well. I just remember the gothy girl and
Yeah.
it was like a morgue or something. I don't know. I just really didn't like it.
Yeah. I like the gothy girl.
Oh, yeah. You like the goth thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Huh?
But I really like that chick, that actress.
That specific goth girl.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
you.
that actress.
Yeah.
That actress is awesome. She used to be on the show, the OC. It's probably one of the worst television shows on the face of the planet, but totally watchable just because she's in it.
Yeah?
She's amazing eyes.
Eyes? Yeah.
Eyes are
Really?
just amazing. Yeah.
Creepy eyes?
No, just beautiful.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
Huh.
She was also in the Spawn movie.
Oh, man. Now there's a film.
Now, that's a movie that not even she could save.
Her eyes couldn't see that travesty coming.
Oh, man. Saw that movie for free and I still walked out.
That's pretty bad. Were you by yourself, or did you convince your friends to leave?
No, I was by myself.
Okay. That's the worst when you're with, like, 2 or 3 people and they're not maybe your close circle of friends that you can just be like, guys, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And you just, like, you're stuck at this movie that you would just walk out of.
I saw The Crow 2, City of Angels. I was with one of my friends, and there was like 4 other people that were there with us, and me and my one friend we left.
Yeah. One of my friends in high school walked out of Wayne's World while we were watching Wayne's World.
Yeah? Was that down at the Daybell Cinema?
It was at the Daybell, yeah. Yeah.
Unrelated joke for the people who listen to this.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Fido.
Yeah.
Hearts. We're talking about comedy sometimes.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, what can you say? I mean, I love the stylistic choice of the 50s thing, and like the bomb shelter movie kind of intro.
It's got that definite Leave It to Beaver vibe to it,
Right.
With zombies.
Yeah, Lassie, very Lassie.
Very Lassie. When I saw this movie for the first time, my initial review of it was basically one of the best kids movies I've ever seen. With zombies.
Yeah. Yeah. You could show it to kids. I mean,
yeah.
like
there's violence, but it's very little, and you don't
done.
see too much of it. And
like even when Timmy's like beating the zombie to death, it's like
in shadow.
shadows.
I think it was still rated R, but there's like no swearing in it. There's no sex.
Yeah.
I mean, there's implied sexuality because we're humans, people.
Yeah.
We have sex.
That's
when
right.
It's humanly possible.
That's how we're made.
Yeah.
If there were no fucking, we wouldn't be here.
Damn Skippy.
That's right.
But yeah, I think it's a family movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just with zombies.
Take the kids.
Yeah.
It kind of.
But then again, my argument is that I think kids, you should be able to see any movie with them.
Yeah, right.
But this one especially, there's nothing I think that is inherently,
gratuitous.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty well put together.
Yeah. It's beautifully shot.
Oh yeah.
Great colors, great, scenery.
Authentically, like clothing, wardrobe, cars.
Yeah.
It's very 50s.
Yep.
Some great actors. Carrie-Anne Moss was awesome.
Carrie-Anne Moss was great. Trinity from The Matrix.
Yeah. And
Dr. Kirk Connors.
Yeah. The Lizard.
The Lizard from Spider-Man movies.
Whatever Delmar from O Brothers' name.
Tim Blake Nelson.
Tim Blake Nelson.
Yeah.
He
He
was
was great in this.
What a great character.
Yeah. Pay the man some respect. Dylan Baker is the name of the actor who played the father. Also,
Oh, okay.
Kurt Connors in Spider-Man.
And the creepy dad in Happiness.
Never seen Happiness.
Oh, creepy.
It's Todd Solondz?
Yeah, I'm not really a Tom Solondz fan.
I hear a lot about his stuff, but I have kind of an interest in it, but I've never actually broken down and seen any of his films.
I think I've seen 3 of them, and they get worse as far as chronologically.
Right.
Like my favorite one is his first one, and
Is that Welcome to the Dollhouse?
yeah, that's my favorite. And then everything I've seen after that just gets worse and worse.
Right.
Yeah, hilarious. Oh man, I love the fact that the one guy has he got his zombie girlfriend when she was freshly killed and preserved before she deteriorated. He just keeps her in the house with a miniskirt on.
Yeah. She's always chopping her teeth.
Yeah.
He's like, teeth, babe, teeth.
Yeah.
They set up a really good universe. Just the fact that it's like a 1950s setting, but it's been totally invaded by zombies. So the entire culture is revolved around it.
Oh yeah.
Commercials and products, and it's the detail in it is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the head coffins when they bury the zombies, or not necessarily zombies, but people they don't want to come back as zombies.
Right. And of course, the kid, the main character, the kid, his decision to go zombie when he dies.
Yeah. And the guy that played Fido, I mean, what a great job, because he had not a single line in the movie, but he did such a great job of
conveying everything. Yeah.
Just whenever he is showing happiness, and, he just looks skyward and goes, "Arr." It's like his whole move, but yeah, it was hilarious.
That guy, I haven't seen a ton with him in it, but his name is Billy Connolly, the actor, and he's I guess I could best describe him as sort of the Scottish Robin Williams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He kind of reminded me of Dabney Coleman a little bit.
Right. But
as a zombie.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. Dabney Coleman, very zombie-like.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the only thing that I've heard his comedy album, one of his stand-up routines, and it was pretty funny. He replaced Howard Hessman on Head of the Class.
Oh, wow.
That's right!
He did! Wow, yeah, he did.
And, but every time I see him, on a talk show, on Conan O'Brien or something like that, he is fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Just when he just is, set loose on the world, he is just great. So, I'm glad to finally see a movie with him in it that, I would actually have sought out anyway.
Yeah, and but he has no lines.
Yeah.
I love the zombie milkman. They've basically enslaved zombies to do menial tasks like ring up people cart boys at the grocery and milkmen and oh, that's great.
Which of course, Shaun of the Dead did as well.
Never heard of it. What was it called?
Shaun of the Dead, best zombie comedy ever.
It is great. I love that movie. Maybe it's because I'm fresh off of this one, I just got out of the chair from watching it.
Well, when we're finished here, we'll go watch Shaun of the Dead, so you can agree with me. I can prove you wrong.
It's good. It's really good. I like this. I like that sarcastic sort of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Where, it's very reminiscent of those old 50s shows. Sarcastic, is that the word I'm looking for?
Ironic?
Not ironic. I hate to think that irony is what I think is funny. But, yeah, just like
winking at the camera?
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah. Like a little over the top, but,
right.
I don't know. Too tired to think of the right word.
No, I'm sorry.
But,
penis.
Penis. I love penis comedies. Penis comedies amongst my favorite movies ever.
As well they should be.
What's your favorite penis comedy?
What?
You have a favorite penis comedy?
Probably Hot Dog the Movie.
Oh, Hot Dog the Movie is pretty good. I like, Foreskin Nightmare Part 7. That was pretty funny.
Mine's a real movie.
Oh. Mine should be.
Has nothing about penises. Well, not that I've never seen it. It's the first thing that came to mind. Because I'm not clever enough to come up with a Foreskin Nightmare Part 7.
Oh.
So congratulations. Kudos to you.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Yeah, I liked this movie quite a bit. I thought it was better than I expected. I'd like to see it again sometime.
Yeah.
See it again.
Well, then you can go down to your
Local family
video vendor and make it a rental. Or purchase it from your local retailer who sells DVDs and Blu-rays.
Oh, maybe GameStop will have it.
Maybe. They don't. Because I looked.
Is there any cool extras in there? Like commentary?
I think there's a commentary. There's a blooper reel. That's all I can remember off the top of my head.
Wow.
Probably a Spanish language track.
I love
maybe some subtitles.
Yeah.
A theatrical trailer. Trailers for other films.
Is Dolby Surround?
Maybe Dolby Surround. Yeah.
Did that make it to theaters?
It opened in New York and Los Angeles.
How was it?
2 theaters total. One in New York, one in Los Angeles.
Wow. Hey, at least it made it to the theater.
Yeah.
It's more than some movies.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed that it never opened, anywhere here, at least to the Neon or anything. But nope.
No, the director was Andrew...
Curry?
Yeah. Where do I know that name? He wasn't one of the guys from Four Rooms, was he?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know he's not Quentin Tarantino.
I
know that he is not Robert Rodriguez.
Right,
yeah. And I have no idea who the fuck the other 2 were.
Yeah, exactly.
Or did I care?
Yeah.
Because those weren't very good.
Yeah.
I remember one
Tim Roth was great.
Tim Roth is always awesome.
Except for when he's directing tearjerkers. Creepy, incestuous tearjerkers.
Well, by now that's every other week for him, so, he's only directed the one movie. Right?
No, yeah.
As far as that we know of.
As far as I know.
Yeah. We'll look that up later.
Mm-hmm.
Make an amends to this. Oh, speaking of amends. I was going to do it in the last episode, but I forgot. The 2 episodes ago, the Fifth Element episode, I mentioned that Tiny Lister played the president in Idiocracy. As a parallel to him playing the president in the Fifth Element.
Oh, really? I thought you just said a wrestler played. I thought you just said it was a wrestler.
No, he in the movie the president is a wrestler.
Yeah,
but I thought he was played by Tiny Lister.
Oh, I didn't even catch that you said that.
No, yeah, and he is not played by Tiny Lister in Idiocracy.
Yeah,
because I'm a racist and can't tell black people apart from one another, even if one of them has a fucked up eye.
Oh, was he even black in Idiocracy?
Yeah,
the president. Okay,
yeah. Played by Terry Crews was the actor who played him in Idiocracy.
For some reason I was picturing somebody that looked just like the Macho Man.
No, it was, and, I just assumed that, Tiny Lister played the president in Idiocracy.
Could have been.
He did not.
Could have been.
He did not. Terry Crews, the father from Everybody Hates Chris.
Okay.
I think. I'm probably wrong about that now.
It's just some other black guy.
Yeah. Alright, from now on, just Tiny Lister is every black guy in every movie I've ever seen.
He was great as the cop alongside Brad Pitt in Seven.
Yeah.
Man, he was awesome in that movie.
Yeah. Really good. Really
Mm-hmm.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Also, when he played Mel Gibson's partner in Lethal Weapon.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
And also the butler in Russia, not Rushmore, Royal Tenenbaums.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was the same guy.
That's why I said it. Fido.
Yeah, Fido.
I'm glad you picked it. I kind of wanted to watch it again at some point. So
It almost had like a Sam Raimi comedy kind of feel to it too. Like with the, especially with the older lady that died, Mrs. Henderson, I think her name was.
Right.
Like for some reason, when she was coming back to life, it just kind of felt like, or even Dead Alive, or not as
bloody. Right.
But like it just kind of reminded me of that whole genre. Like if you like Army of Darkness or Dead Alive, this is a little less, violent and over the top bloody.
Right,
but
right.
yeah, I think people like this movie.
Well, you've now just mentioned a fourth zombie comedy.
Oh, yeah,
Dead Alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really great one too.
Yeah. I'd still put Shaun of the Dead above them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But probably Shaun of the Dead, Dead Alive, Fido, Return of the Living Dead.
Ooh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Dead Heat.
Dead Heat?
Dead Heat.
Never heard of it.
It's a zombie comedy with Treat Williams and Joe Piscopo
No.
as cops who become zombies. Or at least Treat Williams does. Joe Piscopo may become a zombie at the end. I don't remember too much.
Is that a real movie?
Yes.
The zombie part's real?
Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be my fifth favorite.
Joe Piscopo is a zombie.
Well, not until the end, but spoilers.
I'm in.
But Treat Williams, zombie throughout
the whole
the
whole picture. Wow.
Yeah, well, most of it. He starts out live. But,
Really?
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah?
Okay, I'm in. Let's watch it.
We'll watch it tomorrow or something like that. But not for the show.
No.
Because it's not my turn to pick a movie, and I have a different movie in mind when it is. Maybe somewhere down the line. I don't know. I don't want to get into the zombie comedy thing like we did the noir.
Yeah. We do like eight zombie comedies in a row.
Right. Zombie honeymoon.
We start stretching it after a while. Like, well, there's a funny...
I was a teenage zombie for the FBI.
Wow, is that a real one?
I believe so, yes.
Zombie strippers?
Zombie strippers. Zombie, fuck, I just had it in my head. Redneck zombies.
Redneck zombies, yeah. What was that one? Wasn't there one, Hatchet? Is that a zombie? That's
not a zombie movie, that's a slasher.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's called Hatchet.
Yeah. Although, I mean, if you go with undead serial killer, I mean, that sort of stretches the line.
Oh, yeah.
You get your Hatchets, your
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, your Friday the 13th, your Halloweens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bosom Buddies.
Bosom Buddies, of course. Is a great zombie comedy.
One of my favorite zombie primetime shows, starring Tom Hanks. Yeah. He's been in a few.
Yeah. Peter Scolaro was a zombie. That's probably why he didn't become as famous as Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he was an actual zombie. He was an actual zombie.
Right.
But he didn't play one.
Right. It's kind of what made it unique among the primetime zombie sitcoms.
Right, yeah.
Because most of the other ones, I mean, I'm stating the obvious by now. They had, real actors playing zombies, and he was a zombie playing a real person.
It was sort of a topsy-turvy stretch kind of thing.
Yeah. And of course, they pretended to be women. That was
even crazier.
Even funnier. Right.
A zombie pretending to be a man, pretending to be a woman.
Right.
That's De Niro shit right there.
Yeah. I can't believe that shit's not out on DVD.
Yeah. Somebody should
just add another disappointment to the lack of Night Courts and the lack of Barney Miller's out on DVD. The lack of Zombie Bosom Buddies.
Fuck.
Well, I'm angry now. I think we should take a break.
Okay. Alright. Be back.
You make me wanna stumble on pillows, skin both my knees. You make me wanna put you inside my mouth, so I can't say please. You make me wanna soak it in gasoline, stain my new shirt. You make me wanna sip Lysol from a cup, so clean it hurts. You make me wanna break. Something beautiful. You make me wanna fold the map improperly, locked in a stall. You make me wanna not turn the wipers on when rain starts to fall. Smoke every cigarette that's ever been made. Make the rules up as I go, so no one can play. You make me wanna break. Something beautiful. deepest well, build towers of steel, you make me wanna cut down 1,000,000 trees, spin a fiery wheel, block out the moonlight and turn off the sun, fire off my cannonballs, make the natives run. You make me wanna break, 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 break. Something beautiful.
Schlemiel Schlemazel.
Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated.
Yes, we're gonna do it. Welcome back.
Yeah. So, sort of, what?
I was going to start talking about a movie I watched.
Oh, what did you watch?
The Collector.
Oh, yeah, you went to the theaters.
Yes, I did.
New movie.
New movie. Saw it by myself on a Saturday afternoon, because I don't have any friends, and the few that I do have, they all work on, well, when I don't. So, yeah. This new horror movie came out, and read some positive reviews of it, and I thought, hey, I support things when I can. So I thought, hey, I go see this, hopefully, move away from some of the shittier horror movies coming out, maybe less Twilights, maybe, some more visceral, gut-wrenching horror. Yeah, The Collector. It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it after you said that.
It was just, like a lot of the people who have seen it and post about it online, they, make a point, it's like another one of those torture porn movies, it's a gory, nothing but people getting hacked up, and pulled their intestines out through their tongues, kind of movie. While it is violence, it's all implied violence. You never actually really see much happen. Like, you just see just enough to get the idea of what is going to happen, and then eventually you see the aftermath.
Yeah, that's good. Subtlety.
Yeah, and it makes you really think that, oh my god, I just saw this happen. You just thought you saw it happen.
Yeah. It's like an illusion.
Right. I've seen much worse, horror movies where, torture is inflicted on people.
Yeah.
And, this doesn't have it.
Yeah, I never would have ever thought about seeing this movie until you said how good it was. Because it did kind of seem like it was going to be like Saw. And this kind of...
And I fucking hate Saw.
Me as well.
I don't know if I've emphasized that point enough, that I watched the first Saw, and I seriously just... What a shitty movie.
Yeah. And
not just because of the gore, violence, torture, whatever. It's just, in general, a fucking bad movie.
Yeah.
I can't stand that shaky cam, MTV, flash edit kind of bullshit.
Like super hip stylish video.
I don't need, to see some guy in some sort of bear trap attached to his head, and then, techno music playing while his head shakes at, such a fast vibration that you can't see his face.
Yeah.
I don't need that kind of bullshit in any movie.
Maybe in, a movie about drug addicts, if you're trying to show something from their point of view and, everything's shaky because that's how they see things. But it's just stylish choices for... no real discernible reason. Right? Yeah. It just kind of ruins it.
Have you seen Jacob's Ladder?
Yeah.
That movie uses, some of those effects perfectly.
Fucking creepy.
Oh, man, what a good movie, though. What a good fucking movie. Tim Robbins is great.
Yeah.
No matter how many shitty movies he's in, he'll always get a free pass from me just because of that movie and Bob Roberts.
And the Hudsucker Proxy. For kids.
I'm trying to think. Did I see any other movies? Seems like I watched a lot of movies recently.
Really?
I saw Rob Zombie's Halloween for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think famously I've not seen any of the other Halloween movies ever.
Yeah.
So, this is...
brand new territory.
Yeah. I did see Halloween 3, which of course has nothing to do with Michael Myers or anything like that. So, I really liked it. It gets a lot of bad juju, but I really enjoyed it.
So I've never been a fan of Halloween or Rob Zombie movies, so I don't know that I'll ever see it, but I'm glad it was good.
Yeah. I was, for my next movie, I was almost going to pick Halloween 2.
Really?
The sequel to the Rob Zombie, directed by Rob Zombie. But I don't think it'll be out in time for my next pick or whatever. So
Right.
you get a pass on that one.
Sweet.
But
I can put that veto back in my pocket.
But DVD will come out eventually.
Oh, uh-oh. I watched The Warzone.
Yeah.
The
Kind of
Punisher movie.
briefly alluded to that.
Yeah. The Tim Roth incest movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Roth doesn't have incest in the movie.
No.
It's just he directed a movie about incest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, it's very well acted and, like, some great scenery. Like, just, like, these, like, stone paths and mountainsides and very beautiful movie.
Yeah.
But it should have been a short story, and I don't even know that it should have been a short film. I think it should have just been a short story.
Yeah.
Because it's the kind of thing where there's so little, like, substance to it that I think it doesn't really warrant being filmed. It just seems like something that you would fill in the gaps yourself by reading it. I don't know.
Now, did he write this movie, or did he just direct it?
I think he just directed it. I think it was based on a
short story.
Yeah, yeah, but no, I think it was actually based on a novel. But it was very well acted. Tilda Swinton was in it.
You've just recently found out who she was.
Yeah, yeah, and I like her a lot. I think she's great. Colin Farrell was in it. He was like a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
And this was a date movie, of course.
It was
yeah.
We were like, let's watch this, and it was like this ultimate downer. And I mean, like I said, I actually enjoyed it,
right?
Even though I don't think it was a good movie,
right?
Just because of how pretty and well acted it was. But yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't think it was a good movie, or
I don't
think it was a good movie that just it was too much for you. Like, you know, my opinion on Requiem for a Dream, which you compared it to when I talked to you.
Yeah, a little
unsettling. I think it's a great movie. That's just really hard to watch.
I like Requiem for a Dream like 1,000 times better than Warzone. I don't think it was a good movie.
Okay, alright.
I mean, I think there's elements of it that are great, and like I'd love to see him do something else. But yeah, I don't think it was a good movie.
Well, you can watch him every Wednesday on Lie to Me on Fox.
He doesn't direct those, though, does he?
No, I don't think so.
Let's watch the Hulk. Watch him Hulk out.
Yeah. What a mediocre movie that was.
I like the beginning of it before you actually see the Hulk. Then it just kind of goes downhill from there.
I liked the first Hulk.
I still haven't seen it. There's quite a list of comic book movies I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen History of Violence.
That was a good one, too.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Very David Cronenberg-like.
Really?
Yeah, but very good.
Does he have a cameo?
No. He also directed another very un-David Cronenberg-like movie, Eastern Promises, which also has Viggo Mortensen in it. Also very good, and no David Cronenberg cameo.
I think that's the only movie I've seen lately, but I have seen a lot of sweet trailers.
Yeah.
I saw Ninja Assassin. Trailer for Ninja Assassin. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's a Straczynski script movie. J. Michael Straczynski.
Really?
But it's like, it's not like a tongue-in-cheek kind of 70s ninja movie, but it's like, it just looks like they took that sort of, you know, training and betrayal story from the 70s and like put it in a modern time, and it looks pretty cool.
Huh.
Ninja Assassin.
Wow, I'll have to check that out.
And Tron, of course.
I have not seen that yet either.
Yeah. Okay. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
I'm sure it does. And
then lastly, A Serious Man.
Yeah, you showed me that the other day. I'm still really not sure what to think about that.
This is really...
It didn't help that there was a very loud guy in the same room at the time we were trying to watch it. But
I'm excited for all three of those.
Yeah. Saw the trailer for Zombieland.
Oh?
With Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
That looked pretty funny.
Number 6, you think, in the zombie funny movies?
Who
perhaps?
knows? Well, can't judge it till it's out. But could very well be. And maybe even might push out one of the other ones.
Ooh, what if it usurps the power of Shaun of the Dead?
Oh, I don't think it could. But, hey, never say never.
Yeah, okay. I respect that.
Uh...
No, you're right. Shaun of the Dead's great, but I'll watch it again sometime and see what I can compare the two. But I really, really dug Fido.
Yeah. Also, I recently watched the Day of the Dead remake.
Oh yeah,
remake of the George Romero third film.
He didn't.
He had nothing to do with this movie. Ving Rhames was in it, even though it is not a direct sequel to the Dawn of the Dead remake.
With Ving Rhames.
With Ving Rhames.
Are you sure it's Ving Rhames?
Yes, it is. I know that for a fact. Or it could be Tiny Lister.
Yeah,
Tiny Lister is a zombie?
Wow. That'd be sweet. That'd be scary.
Yeah,
even if it was a comedy.
Hey, even Ving Rhames' zombie was pretty...
Really?
Spoilers. Was pretty... pretty frightening. That's another movie that gets shit on by a lot of horror movie fans, but it was just incredibly entertaining. I mean, it's just like watching like the dumbest action movie you could think of, but with zombies. I mean,
yeah,
it's like
fun.
Like the worst Die Hard, but with zombies.
Land of the Dead was kind of like an action movie with zombies?
Not so much. There was a lot of Romero quiet moments in it, and it was still trying to push, its liberal beliefs onto the audience.
Yeah, it definitely had that.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of a lot more of an action movie, though. Just that sort of feel.
It was definitely more so than any other Romero film. Although, I don't know, Diary of the Dead, was that kind of action-y?
It's pretty action-y.
Kind of action-y, yeah.
Not
good. As good, but
good,
still enjoyable. Yeah. Definitely his least best Dead movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although, his new Dead movie is coming out eventually, so...
Just called The Dead?
Fuck, what the hell is it called this time? Shit. Because they just officially released the full title of it.
Oh, okay.
For a while, like, when they released, like, the first teaser trailer or whatever, and the poster... It was just called ... of the Dead.
Yeah.
But, like, it actually has an official title now.
Right. Like Brunch of the Dead?
No, it's not that bad. What else am I watching? Johnny Dangerous?
Oh, yeah.
Because, I'm not all horror movies.
Yeah.
I'll watch something else occasionally.
Crime noir.
Yeah, that's true.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah. And I haven't watched it yet, but recently rented Good Night, Good Luck.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. That's the other thing. If I haven't been watching a horror movie, I've been watching movies that take place in, like, the 60s and earlier.
Yeah. I think...
I've been watching Mad Men a lot,
yeah.
so that all takes place in the early 60s.
Yeah.
Johnny Dangerously takes place in, like, the 30s and 40s.
Good Night, Good Luck.
Good Night, Good Luck takes place in the 50s.
50s, yeah.
Fido takes place in the 50s.
And it's a horror movie.
And it's a horror movie, kinda. Very little horror in it, but...
there's zombies eating people. So
it is at its core a zombie movie, so it does have its
horror connection.
Well, just everything that you expect to find in a zombie movie. A
little bit of blood.
A little bit of blood. The massive zombie outbreak that usually happens towards the end. Someone gets their intestines pulled out.
Yeah.
Lots of headshots. And, then having to kill a loved one. Although I don't think that actually happened.
Oh, I love those old stories that they flash back to, like about the zombie war and like how many kills they had and how they had to kill family members. Man, it was funny.
Straczynski is doing the screenplay for, since you mentioned it earlier, doing the screenplay for World War Z.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is it?
The Max Brooks novel.
Who's in Max Brooks?
Max Brooks is the son of Mel Brooks.
Who's Mel Brooks?
He is the guy who invented cherries.
Oh, yeah. Mel Cherry Brooks.
Mel
Yeah.
Cherry Brooks.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I was watching an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm with Mel Brooks on it the other
Really?
day. Yeah.
Did you hear? Curb Your Enthusiasm is going to have a Seinfeld reunion.
Really?
Yeah.
That should be cool.
Yeah. Like, if you're into that.
Yeah. I like
long
both.
lost my taste for Seinfeld.
I still like both. Small doses I noticed because I rented from I borrowed from the library 2 different seasons of Curb Your Enthusiasm. And after I watched 10 episodes in 2 days, I was like, I don't want to watch anymore for a while.
Right.
Because, it's very formulaic. Literally, they'll... even on the DVD menu, it shows the formula for the show.
Right.
But yeah, it's really good. It's just, I can't watch more than a couple episodes at a time.
So that's weird, because, every time I wind up renting, a season of something, from Netflix or whatever, it's I want more as soon as I finish watching it.
Really?
Like Barney Miller, I just finished watching, all of the 3rd season within the past week. I want more Barney Miller. I'm now rounding up my Mad Men Season 2. I want more, and I know the 3rd season's starting, but I don't have cable, so it's get angry.
I hear you.
You won't let me when I'm angry. Anyway. I got a book to pick.
Alright.
When we started the show, I don't think we knew how long we were going to last. We obviously haven't made it to a year yet, but I had 4 books that I definitely wanted to pick before the first year was up. And I think I've gotten a couple of them. All-Star Superman was one of them.
Jack Staff, probably.
Jack Staff, and Criminal. There's 2 more that I would like to get to, but I don't know if I'm going to get to that second one before the year is up. Or the first year anniversary, anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely going to pick one of them here for this pick.
Oh?
Charles Burns' Black Hole.
Oh my gosh. That's a... I thought we were going to go for something light after this one.
It's not wordy.
It's not wordy. Actually, I have read it in one setting before.
Yeah.
So, okay. Let's do it.
It's a 12-issue series, but
Yeah.
it's a quick read, I think.
Yeah, sure.
It's something that I have all the single issues and I have the hardback.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those series that I double dipped on immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Or not immediately, but eventually. And I have not read it all in one sitting ever. Because obviously it took 15 years for the series to actually come out.
It's been about 2 years since I've read it. So, yeah.
You do own it, though, so...
I own all the single issues. I had the collection, and I think I loaned it to someone. I don't know that I've ever got it back yet. I'll have to check.
But do you at least know where your single issues are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, because I know exactly where my hardcover is. I have no idea where the single issues are, and if I didn't have the hardcover, I'd be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Alright. So, it should be a quick read, I think, comparatively to my interview, though.
Yeah, well, anything, compared to that. But,
you know what would have been worse if Chris Claremont would have written my interview?
Oh my god. Can you imagine? It would have been like the size of the complete bone.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm glad you're down.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Cool.
Alright. I gotta get up early.
Yeah. I gotta go to bed in 8 minutes.
Alright. Well, I hope you make it home then, because you can't stay here.
I'm about 10 minutes away on the car. I might have to stop at Circle K down the road and get you 40 winks.
You just stop at some chick's house and say, hey,
I think my car died.
Yeah.
You have a couch or a spot in your bed? I don't know.
Alright, so, good show.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a good
no.
show.
I blame it on my being awake.
Yeah. I think there are other elements at play, but sure, we can put the bulk of it on that.
Alright.
Well, see you next time. I almost wanted to say, on the podcast. I've already played that joke once.
Yeah. And you did just say it.
Well, yeah. Alright, bye.
See you.
Oh, we should come up with like a closing
closing thing. Smell you later. How about one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold?
That's awesome.
Isn't that what Ricky Rackman said on Headbangers Ball?
I have no idea.
I think he used to say that.
Okay.
Let's just say keep both feet in the gutter and your finger in the mayo.
Alright, both feet in the gutter and your finger in the mayo. Goodbye, folks.
Gutter Trash can be downloaded at www.guttertrash.net, iTunes, Podcast Alley, and Feedburner. You can also find us at myspace.com/guttertrash_net, seanborn.net, and buyerbewarecomics.blogspot.com. Contact us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. We'll see you next time.